Hey guys, it's Ashley Fish. You might recognize me from my TV show, Living 757, or from my Instagram at OneBlondeFish. I'm here today because I have had anxiety about going to the dentist for years, more so enough that I didn't go at all for years. And you've heard this part of my story, but there's the other side of the story as well. And that is Dr. Johnston of Norge Dental Center. He is a lifesaver. When I first talked to you about veneers, you said, I'm giving you homework, and I know people don't like homework, but this is good homework. So I went home, like you asked me to, and I Googled and found smiles that I was in love with.
Right.
And I brought them back to you. But can you talk a little bit about why that's important?
Absolutely. So everybody has their different favorite smile.
Right.
I oftentimes ask people to find me a picture of them when they were younger, like high school graduation. But if you never loved your smile, then that's pointless. So I tell people is find me smiles that you find attractive and don't even give a thought as to why. Because there's varieties of beautiful smiles. I gave you the same example I give a lot of people, and that is, think for a minute of Princess Kate Middleton.
Right.
What does her smile look like? It's beautiful, but her teeth are all very uniform and sort of straight across. It's a gorgeous smile, but it's a particular brand of smile.
It really is.
And then think of another great smile, which I would say is Hilary Swank.
Yep.
Hilary Swank has a beautiful smile, but her teeth are not uniform by any stretch. She has very large central incisors, very small diminutive laterals, and the canines get pointy. Totally different than, say, the Kate Middleton.
Right.
But it's a very appealing smile. So I send you home with homework of find me your favorite smiles.
Exactly.
And then from that, I'll derive what features you're looking at. And if you give me 8 smiles in print form, I can tell you what you're liking about all of those, and then custom design your smile so that it reflects the image you're trying to portray back.
Right. And it's interesting because when you're looking at people's smiles, like a Hilary Swank and a Princess Kate, they both have gorgeous smiles.
Yes.
But what you think it would be beautiful for you is very different than what you find beautiful in other people.
Absolutely.
And
yeah, you got to picture that in your own mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we talked about how I wanted mine to look more natural, and those pictures portrayed that.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Because natural teeth just look natural.
Right.
And the chiclet teeth that you get from veneers sometimes, it's obvious.
Yeah.
My goal, I think I might have said this to you once, my goal when we were all the way done is for people to simply say, Ashley, you've got a beautiful smile.
Right.
And then stop talking.
Yeah.
Because if they say you've got a beautiful smile, who did it?
Yeah.
Then I failed. Because it's done, right? Who did your smile? You can offer that to them. Oh, I had it done. Only if you want to. But you should never have to defend it. I want everyone that I work on just to look like they had born with an amazing smile, really good genetics, good luck. They brush their teeth a lot, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's how we, again, natural and yet perfectly natural.
And you succeeded because not one person has gone, who did your smile?
Right.
Everyone just goes, oh my gosh, your smile is so beautiful.
Right.
And I'm like, well, thank you.
And I think, you've told me, I think people who've known you for a long time even were guessing, like, what have you done?
Yeah.
Like, you look great. New hair?
Yeah.
Get a color?
Exactly.
New makeup? What is it?
Yeah. A couple people like that are really close to me have even just gone, what did you use to whiten your teeth? They look so good.
Right.
And I'm like, well,
let me tell you.
let me divulge some information.
Right.
And I've gotten really used to talking about it as well because I feel like sometimes people feel like it's taboo.
Yeah.
But really, your face and your smile and your body, whatever, are all you.
Right.
And as long as you're doing something that makes you happy,
Absolutely.
who cares what anybody else really thinks?
Right, like cosmetic surgery too.
Yep.
You don't want you to get dinged for that if that's what makes them feel comfortable in their own skin.
Exactly.
Good, good. Tell us about your fear a little bit. I know that was a big point of contention that kept you away for a long time.
Yeah.
So we've talked about what happened since you got there, but what happened before? What was your hang up?
Basically, I got really busy and I just didn't have time to go to the dentist for a couple years.
Right.
And then once I realized I hadn't been for a couple years, then it was anxiety about getting in the chair. I feel like it's kind of like taking your car to get an oil change after you know you're way past when you need an oil change because the mechanic's going to look at you like,
almost an embarrassment.
You're 5,000 miles past when you need an oil change. What have you been doing?
Right.
I kind of felt like that was the same situation. Like,
and some dentists will do that too.
It's
They'll
your
guilt you into,
teeth. What have you been doing?
Right. Did you have that experience at all with us?
No, not at all.
Right.
Like, you just made me feel so much better. You eased my anxiety, and instead of like the dentist being something I loathed and feared.
Pointing the finger.
Exactly. I looked forward to coming and spending time with you. So that's definitely very different than any experience I've ever had at a dentist before.
One of the things that we strive for is to kind of meet people where they are.
Right.
You came in, good job. Done,
Yay.
right? Who cares about the past? The past is the past. I can't change that. I can help
Right.
your future, but you came. Yeah, good. So
Yeah.
that's it. Your anxiety did drop a lot once we got to know each other a little bit.
did.
So you were able to sit there and do. For some of my patients, talk to the camera, some of the patients, their anxiety is so high that we end up having to sedate them. And we'll give them IV drugs or whatever it is, conscious sedation. So you're basically out for the count. So for the really high anxiety, we can do that. But again, you were very fortunate that, and oftentimes this happens. People think they're going to be just crazy in the chair.
Right.
Once we get to know you, once we kind of touch base, anxiety drops, the need for
Yeah.
medication drops, and we just have fun and get it done.
And I actually am diagnosed with generalized anxiety.
Yeah.
I have been for years. So the fact that
We calmed
I
you.
wasn't under for anything.
Right.
I think we had conversations throughout every procedure we did.
Absolutely. No, I want to get to know my patients.
Yeah.
We talked about this off camera before too. Getting to know my patients and where they are and what their goals are is huge in prescribing the right teeth setup, so to
Right.
speak. I relate a story about an elderly woman and her story that she wanted an improvement, but not too good.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. And for some people, they don't want their teeth too white because they think it'll make them look fake.
Yeah.
I don't. I think as long as it's framed by the right face and they're all symmetrical, white is awesome.
Yeah.
But I had a lady one time, I started to have a conversation with her about how white. She stopped me. She said, Tim, let me stop you right there. You don't have a shade white enough for me. Like, all right then, I know where we're going.
Did she go with the Polydine?
Yes. Polydine white, it's a special shade.
Yep.
This is your show, but back up a few months. Where were you professionally and how has your smile helped?
Oh my gosh. So a couple months ago, I was doing marketing for BB Nightlife, which I'm still doing.
Okay.
And I was running an Instagram business, which I'm still doing, but that's all very much behind the scenes.
Right.
I was also, getting paid to post on Instagram, those kind of things.
But totally off camera, behind the scenes type life.
Yeah, normal influencer work, but the good thing about Instagram is it's mine.
Right.
And if I was posting for a brand or a company, I chose which photos and I
Yeah.
chose which side.
Shows your good side.
Since then, I have been casted to host my TV show.
Right. That's
Yeah.
awesome, isn't it?
And I also was submitted for a part in The Walking Dead.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't hear about that part.
I
yet.
know, that's new,
That's
actually.
good.
I
Don't let them
don't-
block out any of your teeth.
I know. I don't know if I got the part or not, but just the fact
Right.
that they were like,
Even
hey,
considered.
oh my gosh, yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
huge.
That's
And I
awesome.
just feel like my confidence is skyrocketed since then as well.
Clearly. I mean, just talking with you, I can tell. I mean, and again, it was probably the anxiety walking and talking the first time we met, but you
Sure.
seem very demure, shy almost. And I know that's not your real personality, but
No.
in the dental office, it really was.
Yeah.
And since then, you've come to life.
Well, if you can imagine seeing dentists before you, I
Yeah.
was even more quiet.
Oh, yeah.
I told you earlier, I just kind of felt like a number
Right.
before walking into an office
Right.
to talk to a dentist who was just there for a paycheck. You can tell that you're really there to improve people's lives and
Thank
to
you.
change their day to day, which
It is our goal.
is a
yeah.
huge gift
Right. Thanks.
that you give people, including me. So thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Thanks for having me on your show.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and listening in on Dr. Johnston and I's conversation. The reason I wanted you here is because I want you to know that no matter how long you've waited to go to the dentist like I did, and if your anxiety is building up like mine did, you don't have to worry. You can put your fears at ease because there's nothing that they haven't seen worse than, and if you give them a call, it can only go up from here.